The sun dipped beneath the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and violet, as Leo stood at the edge of the dock, cradling his boat's weathered wooden bow. There was a sense of restlessness about him. The sea called to him, its vastness a reminder of freedom, adventure, and the fish that danced beneath its surface. Married to Isadora, a charming widow whose wealth had changed his fortunes, Leo still longed for the kinship he felt with the ocean. Despite their contrasting lives, Isadora's life of genteel afternoons and parties and Leo's laborious days spent at sea, there was a warmth between them that transcended their social differences. She often told him tales of loss and resilience, her past echoing a life once lived among tides and storms. Yet today felt different. The sky was leaden, flecked with dark clouds that threatened the horizon. But Leo, buoyed by his team of skilled fishermen and the whisper of promise in his heart, set sail. "We'll go just a bit farther," he declared, his eyes gleaming with determination. The men aboard his ship chattered nervously, yet their allegiance lay with their captain. As they ventured further into the stormy sea, the winds whipped violently, sending icy fingers of rain lashing against their faces. Leo squinted into the distance, where waves stood tall like menacing giants, ready to consume their small vessel. The sun vanished, leaving them in a swirling array of dark wilderness. Suddenly, the first wave crashed against the hull, the ship shuddering violently. The crew scrambled to secure nets and maintain balance, but the sea had awakened with an unyielding anger. The sky split open with thunderous roars, and the waves danced around them like wild horses unleashed. Back at their coastal home, Isadora's heart sank as she gazed at the storm through her window. The winds howled ominously, and fear gripped her as anxiety began to churn like the tempest outside. "Please return to me safely, Leo," she whispered into the turbulent night. Her fingers tightened around a necklace, a gift from him, as she closed her eyes and prayed for his safe return. Meanwhile, Leo rallied his crew, determined to fight against the fury. He shouted commands over the noise of the storm, urging them to work together, to hold fast and be brave. They tied ropes around their waists, securing themselves to the ship, every man on high alert as larger waves threatened to capsize them. The night wore on, the storm unrelenting. Each wave that crashed against them felt like the world's wrath, testing their resolve. Leo gripped the wheel, his knuckles white against the throttle, tears mingling with salt water on his face, born of fear and determination. "We will not go down. Not today," he bellowed, his voice slicing through the cacophony of the storm. With gritted teeth and sweat mingling with the cold rain, they fought through the darkest hours of the night. Leo called upon every ounce of strength he had, transforming desperation into a fierce will to survive, steering the ship with a precise tenacity. Just as the moments felt they might stretch into eternity, the first glimmers of dawn broke over the horizon, melting the darkness like ice under sunlight. The storm began to wane, the waves slowing their furious dance, revealing a heavy bounty of fish swimming among the wreckage of their trials. With exhausted fervor, Leo navigated the battered ship towards the port, where Isadora waited as if tethered to his very soul. Her eyes scanned the horizon relentlessly until, against the backdrop of the breaking dawn, she spotted a silhouette, a battered boat, but unmistakably his. "Leo," she cried out, her heart racing as she rushed to the docks, tears glistening in her eyes. The moment their gazes met, it was as if the chaos of the storm faded into the background, a mere footnote in the saga of their love. As he tied the boat, splashing through the shallow waters, Leo leapt onto the dock, collapsing into her arms. The weight of the sea slipped away as he felt her warmth, her worry melting into relief. The fish lay slumped in their nets, much like Leo, breathing, alive, and victorious. Isadora held him tightly, whispering, "You came back. We fought the storm," he replied breathlessly, "and we won." Together, they stood against a new day, the ship now a testament to their struggle, and the catch a symbol of perseverance through the trials of life at sea. The sun broke through the clouds, casting golden strands along the water, a promise of peace after the storm, a reminder that love, indeed, could weather any tempest, bringing them home at last.